Okay, everyone, welcome to tonight. We are going live across Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, you name it, we're out there. We are streaming across all these services, Daily Motion. I'm losing track. What else? Where else are we? So if you tuned in last night, we went through, establishing certainty in sales calls. Tonight, we're going to continue on that and expand on the sales call process and model, which you can leverage off to build your sales call script as well as your sales call process. So very exciting things that we are covering. And tonight we are going to go into part 5 of this series. So what we might do is just recap part 4, what we went through, just so any of you who missed out yesterday. If you missed out on the previous sections, you can obviously go through and look through the videos on the live streams, whatever channel you are on, and you can catch up on those. I do intend to put it up on the Cindog Media website at some stage. At the moment, what we're going to do is just go through these on the social channels if you need to catch up. So I'll now just make this slideshow a little bit bigger. So that was part 4. Oh, my mouse battery is about to go, so I'm just going to plug that in and use the keyboard. So it goes a little bit weird and you start seeing all kinds of things on the screen. Please excuse me, and we will endeavor to progress forward. So part 4 yesterday, we looked at establishing certainty. We came up with a script that you can copy and paste and insert your own products and services. So this is a live script that you can actually copy and paste and adapt to your own needs. This process, or this section of the sales call, was really about, establishing your business in the mind of the customer as a well-known business. And if they don't know, putting it in their mind, going through those questions and elaborating on it to fill in the gaps that they don't know about, rather than just go blurt on and say, we're this and we're that. You ask those questions initially, and if they don't know, you answer them appropriately. So we are going to get on to part 5 tonight. But before I do, for those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Harsha. I'm from Cindog Media, where we help you to market better. If you're looking for some support on sales calls, establishing a sales call process, or anything marketing or sales related, whether it be creating content, social media management, websites, video editing, SEO, any of those, as well as establishing brand guidelines, or really, looking at your business and establishing what it is from a marketing perspective that's going to get you the most runs on the board, reach out to us at contact@cindogmedia.com. You can phone or SMS 0426 794 189. If you are texting or phoning from overseas, please add the +61 in front of that and drop the 0. So it's +61 426 794 189. You can also go straight to our website, cindogmedia.com, and message us directly from the website in the chat box. Just simply enter your name, phone number, and your message, and we will be in touch and in contact with you to progress the conversation further. So now those formalities are out of the way, what are we going to go through tonight is really going through the next part of the sales call process. This whole series was, I've done this series just to really demystify what's involved in sales calls. What can you do to make it successful? If you think it's not being done, it is one of those things for those of you who do it. you will actually get potential leads from this process. It is a proven method, just like emails. Sales calls are something that will generate leads for you. Now, you might think email's out of date. One of the highest, converting strategies online is actually email, even though we may think it's Facebook or, getting LinkedIn ads and all that kind of stuff, which is great. They do have their benefits, but email and sales calls are a proven method. And I think they will continue to be. So it's important, I think, from a lead generation perspective, that you at least understand what that process is and start to leverage off them. And if you haven't built that process, start to build it within your business. So that's why we're doing this. We're going to go through. Let me get my mouse back. The next step is really setting the expectations of the call. And there's three things initially I'll discuss before we go into the script and give you a script template that you can copy and paste and put in your business words in there. However, establishing a clear understanding of the customer's mind regarding I'm just going to read this out because it's a lot easier and then I'll explain it. Establishing a clear understanding in the customer's mind regarding the proceedings of the upcoming call and potential outcomes that may arise. By setting expectations transparently, you provide the customer with a roadmap, enhancing their preparedness and facilitating a more informed, constructive interaction. So basically, you want to let the customer know what you're going to go through in the call, right? So don't make it a surprise. You don't want a surprise. You want them to be relaxed and receptive to what you're saying. So that's basically what that's saying. Articulating a framework that guides how you wish the individuals to perceive and interpret the upcoming conversation by clearly defining the client is getting into a bit too deep. However, cognitive approach, you envision, you shape their perspective and expectations, ensuring a more aligned and purposeful engagement. This proactive approach establishes a mutual understanding of the conversation's context, fostering effective communications and comprehension. So basically, you want to make sure that they take on what you're saying, right? That's basically what this paragraph's trying to say. It is a little bit wordy. And for you to do that, it's really outlining what this call is about. And before we go there, strategically present the desired decision to be made by framing it in a manner that emphasizes positive aspects and underscores the element of choice inherent to the process by artfully combining positivity and autonomy. You not only highlight the favorable aspects of the decision, but also empower individuals to perceive it as a personal choice. This approach encourages a more affirmative response and cultivates a sense of ownership in the decision-making process, contributing to a collaborative and constructive outcome. Now, believe it or not, this paragraph, I was trying to word it, and you can probably see ChatGPT came up with this part because it's so wordy. I'm thinking I should have kept my own words, which is a lot shorter, but basically what this is trying to say is this part is really, if you are able to give the customer a choice, right, to choose, you bring about an outcome that's desirable for them, and in their own mind, they made that choice, right? So they make that choice, and guiding that conversation, guiding the decision-making process so the customer is in control of what they get is really important. So those three things, and I apologize for it being so wordy, these paragraphs, but being able to get that customer's buy-in to set out the roadmap for the call and for them to make those choices through the process is really important. So they actually interpret it as a personal choice rather than you making the choice for them, and they own that decision. With you obviously guiding that process to get them an outcome that they really need, from your understanding of their situation and requirements. So let's look at what we're here tonight, and that is really the sales call script. So setting the expectations, you basically, you can say, I'll walk you through the usual steps in this process for a typical customer. You could say that in that bit. So I'll walk you through the usual steps in this process, John, Jane. We can decide together at the end on the best move for you. Does that work for you? Now pause and wait for a response. Remember, this is a dialogue. This is not a one-way conversation. Now you need to highlight the three key steps in the process to become a customer. So I've just elaborated some that we may use from a marketing perspective. If someone's coming on to Cindog Media as a marketing customer or for a marketing product. So step one is to book in a discovery call to establish where your business is and where you want to go with your marketing. So it's really figuring out where they are and where they want to be, right? And then that middle bit is for us to do some work so they can build that bridge to get to that next step or that next place where they want to be. Step two is to pick from a plan that best suits your need from a marketing perspective, from a marketing plan. And step three is to set up an easy payment method or easy payment plan to get you started. Now, the words are really important here. You want to make it super simple for a customer to get started. Don't have an 8-step, 10-step process that they have to jump through so many hoops. By the end of the first step, they're flabbergasted and they're like, oh, too overwhelmed to even think of the next step, and they'll probably drop off your sales funnel, right? So you want to make it super simple as possible. One discovery call, get it all done in that call, get them signed up and get them moving to where they want to go. Don't keep them in a place in the dark where they start to wonder, well, am I in the right place? Right? They are in the perfect place for you to provide a service. It's up to you to make that happen. So that is it. That is the next part of the puzzle in the sales call process. Thanks for joining in tonight. I will continue this process, so we build out this script over the next few videos. If you want some support, again, our details are, you can email us at contact@cindogmedia.com or phone or SMS +61 if you're overseas, 0426 794 189, or you can simply go to our website, cindogmedia.com, and send us a message from the text chat there. So thanks for joining in, and I will catch you on the next video where we'll continue to elaborate on developing your sales call process and your sales call script. Have a wonderful night.